In the air to right, and he did it again!
Welcome back to the Let These Two broadcast. Week 100 is finally here. And that means if you've been playing since day one in Club League, that's 500 games after this week. I wish there was a way to keep track of your overall record or percentage or whatever. That'd be really interesting to see if you've played all 500 as well. Of course, this game doesn't have that statistic available to us, sadly. Either way, we're also going to be checking how to hit with Tua, as you guys can see from the thumbnail. Again, it's a new style of hitting, right? Instead of like swinging, you're holding and letting go. So it's kind of a reverse. But the thing is, his skill is to get 240 power. And there's a way to do that every single time. And here's the way to show it to you. Very simple. All right. So let's go into the groups right now. Get the first group here, Baseball Canada, in a Platinum Level 5. They got a pretty tough group here. Namba, Eagles, Mariners, and Soba. So big variety of teams there, but a couple teams that have been at 6,000 before, so let's see how they do. Next one, we have a couple teams that are trying to stay in the top 100 and one trying to get back, and looks like they changed their name. They used to be 420 Green Sox. Now they're just the Green Sox. I wonder if they got, kind of forced to change their name. I'm not sure. And Yankees, Elite, and Bambinos. All right, so the big dumpers here, 39, going against Rebels United 23, Metropolitans, and 78th ranked Revolution 2. So very widespread groups. Rebels United is the only team, our big dumpers used to be at the 6,000 spot too. So two teams trying to get back up into that 6,000, and two teams trying to make their way up above the top 50. All right, so little dumpers. LK Power, United, Brewers, Legends, and the Guardians here in a Plat Level 2, trying to get over that 4,000 mark. All right, brand new club. Here we go. Vidoe. Brand new club. This is Matthew who started this club. If you guys want to jump in, definitely get on his team, man, because he was part of Dem Buckeyes for a long time, has a YouTube channel. Going against MCL Lab, Fort Worth Panthers. We know who that is. If you're in one of the online groups, a couple teams from Taiwan, and, bronze level 1, not really relevant yet. Masaba Full Swing now in the top 100, and they'll be making their way up to, 1,400 trophies for them, roughly, to get to 6,000. So I would say that's about 2 months away. So look for them up in the 6,000 spot. I would probably guess sometime in March. That's my guess. They'll be at 6,000, maybe earlier. Taiwanese Kindergarten, Beast Mode, Revolution 1, and Redditors. All right, Aftermath, Uprise, Bronx Bombers, Old Guys, Raise Up in Korea. All right, Group of Death, and Taiwan again, Snow Poetry and Cats, Perella Negra, Padres, and Taiwan Representative Club. So you got Snow Poetry and Cats ranked 5th in Taiwan. Those two clubs, as well as Masaba Full Swing, the original one, probably those three teams, probably the top. We'll show you guys all 100. Who the final ranking after 100 weeks of this. How many weeks have they been at the top overall? We'll show you guys at the end of the week. All right, so moderated bunts still back at the top 20, trying to get that just a little bit over. They need to get a first place victory. Probably for them would get them to 6,000 for the first time. Sluggers been at 6,000. Korea sit there, big Korea, and a country for hardworking people to enjoy. Righties, I don't know why they're even here, but again, it goes by scores. So moderated bunts definitely have an uphill battle. Three teams there that are definitely perennial 6,000 teams. Tough bracket for them. All right, Cobra Kai, Bronx Bombers, moderated names, Boom Boom Room or whatever, probably the drinking something. All right, Aftermath OG, Aviators. Oh, man. Let's see. Throws the bat. Taiwan throws the bat when the ball comes. Not really good there. Team from Lower Body Tiger, Stars and Bars. All right, All-Stars, Baseball Bros, ranked 6th. And they got a pretty decent, not a good typing here. Taiwan Representative Club, they're 23rd ranked. Wild Ball League and Ball Busters. Not good on that typing there. All right. Start swinging, Triple Crown, Toros, Disco Horse, and I'll give you this coffee. Some of his teams trying to get back to that 6,000 spot. Win here by start swinging might get him there. They need about 4,600, 4,700 to get in the top 100. All right, keep swinging. Their very first week at 6,000, and they got a pretty interesting group. Legends is probably your favorite in this group. They've been moving up the ranks quite a bit. Veterans at 6,000 as well. Iowa 2, Sons of Pitches. Trying to play spoiler, but probably the odd teams out there. 3-team race, in my opinion. Legends, I think, even though they're ranked 33rd in this group, probably one of the favorites. Keep swinging. And Veterans, let's see if they can kind of maintain their spot. All right, so American Sluggers, American First 2, Visible Eagles, Sticks and Stones, and Hounds. Teams that are trying to get back to that top 100. A victory here might get one of them back there. All right, Misfits, moving to gold level 2. Straya, Aftermath, New Day, yeah. Venezuela and Alpargata Pro. So these two teams are from Venezuela looking to get there. The Dogs, 278, Mustangs, Northerners, Patriots, and the Bulldogs. So the Bulldogs versus the Dogs. Let's see how it works. Dogs moved up a little bit after a first place victory last week. So trying to move up and get to that platinum level 1. A little bit of time. Let these two chill. Back in the top 5, 4th ranked, Mandalorians, Blue Jays. Blue Jays 2022 in Taiwan. This is a group of Death 2. Lefties 2 is going to need some stuff here because 140 in this group will definitely get the victory. But these teams are all in the same group together, but they're the lower scoring top tier teams, right? So 120s, 130s, 140s. 140 wins this group for sure. There probably will not be a 150, so 3 teams are moving down. So it's going to be fun. Group of Death 2. All right, Lefties 2 started 148, had a worse week they've ever had last week. You got the Yankees, Kiwi, Clubbers, Bayside. So Lefties 2 starters were in Platinum level 3, moved down to Platinum level 2. So tough week for them. All right, Lefties 2, Tough and Tender, All-Stars, Hanwha, and Korea. So this, you could call this the Group of Death 3 if you really wanted to. All-Stars are there. Korea, Little Korea has been number 2 for many times. And Tough and Tender is one of those up-and-coming Taiwanese groups that, they score high. So this is going to be a tough group. You call it Group of Death 3, I guess, but we're not going to go that far. But need a big week here. None of these teams really are typically scoring 150. Little Korea and Tough and Tender probably are favorites in these two groups. Lefties 2 needs to have a really solid week, 150. But we'll see how it is. They're man down. All right, so let's go. How to hit with Tua. All right, so hitting with Tua. Obviously, we had this press and hold and release. So we're going to take a kind of a slower look at this one at-bat here. We don't really need a lot of at-bats to kind of break it down. But the secret is, how do we get his skill every single time, right? If you start pressing the charge button now, you're not going to have the 240, right? So right now he's stuck at 219, but take a look at the strike zone, right? This is how you time it. Every single time it'll hit it, right? So let the strike zone disappears. That is your cue to start loading up. And you can see in the top left, 240, and it hits it at 240. Next to pitch here, my biggest problem is timing. I haven't really got that down yet, but same thing, strike zone disappears, 240. Best part of this at-bat is the several foul balls, so it kind of allows us to kind of really test this theory out several times in the same at-bat. Strike zone disappears, charge it up, and down the line. So go out there, make sure you get that 240 power every single time, and of course, thanks for watching the Lefties 2 broadcast. See you next time.